What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Royal Dawn. My name is Kensho, and today's topic, bro, is something that I'm gonna go a little deep into. I don't know if I'm gonna make a part 2 on because it is a lot, but maybe in the future. Maybe. You know what? You know what it is. If y'all want me to make a part 2, I mean, hey, comment below. Like, this is stuff that we do, bro. So if you can tell by the title, you versus you. So, the biggest issue, one of the biggest issues, there's a lot of issues, that's the thing, is ourselves. When it comes to goals, when it comes to doing things, when it comes to overcoming, when it comes to making something, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to so many things, this is why I say it's one of the biggest issues, because it is a big issue. Ourselves get in the way of what we want. It stops ourselves from talking to somebody. It stops ourselves from going out. It stops ourselves from experiencing new things. It stops ourselves from making that business. You know what? It stops us. It stops us from really experiencing what we want to experience. And the thing is, it's off of fear a lot of times. Ourselves need to realize we, over time, build this mindset of how we should be in a certain way. We build our mindset of it's like, in this world, if you're not this or you're not that, you're not doing enough. If you are not in this status, if you're not in this, you're not doing enough. If you don't have this amount of money, if you don't have this, you're not. It's like you have to be a certain way to literally be somebody, right? But it's not true. And the thing is, I say this because when you look at everybody else's reality, you gotta realize this is their story. That's their lives. That's what they went through from themselves. But the thing is, a lot of people are so egoistic. Like, a lot of people have a big old ego to a point where they don't understand. They have to face themselves to overcome this. They have to face themselves to become that person. They have to overcome so many trials and tribulations, bro. They act like it's so easy. A lot of people make it seem like it's so freaking easy to overcome, but it's not. And everybody can relate to this. I know for a fact that somebody can relate to this because it's really not. Because when you working so hard to something, like schooling, it could be something so simple. When you working so hard towards something, it becomes so painful when you don't see it improve. It's like me, for example, when I see my YouTube channel, sometimes I don't see views, or sometimes I do see views, or sometimes but I realize I be researching. I'm like, bro, keep going videos, keep doing this, keep going that, and I have to motivate myself to really keep doing this. You gotta realize I have to push myself. I have to fight my own self to realize I have to keep doing this because I have a goal. I have a dream. I have a destination. This is a motivational video for y'all, bro. You versus you. When we trying to overcome ourselves, what are we trying to do? Like, to be honest, it's very difficult because we always want to stop ourselves when it becomes harder. Or we always stop ourselves when it becomes something that seems like it's too much. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of something real quick. So they know who they are if they do watch this video and everything like that. They know who they are because I'm actually proud of this person. Like, this person is one of my. She is very, very, very much my role model. But anyways, this person, right? She went through a lot. She went through so much in this life. She had to do so much sacrificing. Like, she had to go travel far and wide. She had to work so much. She couldn't be home a lot. All kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But for herself, she had to improve, you know? She had to do these things so she can have a better future. She had to overcome all these anxieties, these fears, because she had to make a better future for herself. So she sacrificed a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it only grew from there. And that's the thing that I had to witness. It only grew from there. And the thing is, it grew to the point where this person literally became more over and over again. Even though she was going through so much. It's crazy. Definitely when you got so much going on at home too, and then at the same time you gotta go through your job and you gotta go through your family. It's like, dang, bro, like how in the world do someone keep your composure during that time? You know what I'm saying? So it became crazy in me because it only grew from there. I can only witness the growth. Went to apartments, to a house. And then the thing is, it didn't go to apartments to a house. It went to being homeless to apartments to a house. It only went to so much more. And then getting a better car and a better car and a better car. It only went so much from there to actually owning her own business. And I want to say I'm really proud of this person because at the same time, this is why I'm trying my best to do something too. Because this person actually got me to keep going. This person got me to keep thriving. Because at the same time, that was a motivation to me because this is what I had to witness. And guess what? It was my mom. That's the crazy thing. Like, this person here, I grew up watching. This person here kept on going. Even when things was hard, it was down. You know, how do you become so much of a person that didn't give up? You know, I never understood this when I was watching because it's like she had no choice. But at the same time, she did have a choice, but she realized in her mindset she wanted to do this because she wanted a better life. So I hope that kind of motivated somebody today because at the same time, it's like, I know a lot of people don't have role models like that. And this is another reason why I'm trying to make this this YouTube channel blow, because I'm trying to help people see and meet role models and people. Like, I want y'all to witness stories. Like, I really want y'all to witness people. I want y'all to witness people, what they go through, and because at the same time, you're probably missing something that you don't see. And this is why it's so important, because you facing yourself, but other people have been facing themselves too. A lot of people face themselves every single day. And the thing is, there's a lot of people that become rich and famous and everything that went through the same thing, but they overcame themselves every single time. They overcame themselves because they had to. They had no choice but to do that, because if they didn't, then they couldn't prove people wrong. They couldn't prove themselves wrong. You know, they did a lot. A lot of people became rich and famous because they trying to make something out of themselves, and they had to overcome so many things. And there's so many that are still in that position that is still going through this stuff. So it only goes up from there if you keep going, if you keep trying, if you keep building. And the thing is, yes, it's hard because you're struggling to fight the struggle, right? You're fighting to keep going, and it's ridiculous how that's how life is. But the thing is, I had to really comprehend something real quick. Like, and the thing, I'm a big believer in God, but I believe God is made of action. If you put in the work over time and consistent over and over again, eventually, yes, eventually, it will happen. It will work for you. It will grow for you. It will be made for you. It will come to you. I believe that, because there's so many people that keep going and keep going. There's a lot of stories I had to hear that kept going and kept going and kept going, being consistent on something, knowing they had nothing, right? Knowing they came from nothing, like they had nothing. A lot of people come from nothing, but they kept going and kept going and kept going on something, even though they believed and they made something out of themselves. Rappers, actors, YouTubers. And it's crazy to me because they have to face themselves every single day. So I hope this encouraged somebody today, because it encouraged me to really want to keep going. And this is just a battle versus yourself. You gotta realize, when you get out of bed in the morning, what are you trying to do? Start the day right, bro. If you have to clean your room, Go out, do something. I've been trying to tell people this, man. I'm trying. But it will come out when it comes out, right? But you gotta realize this is for you. And the world does sucks. It does go against you. It does bring in storms. It do. But at the same time, you can get through the storm if you just believe in yourself. I promise you. A lot of movies y'all see, people go through storms and then they get shipwrecked on an island. That's hope right there, if y'all realize that. The fact that that person's still alive after that storm, they didn't drown in a storm, that's hope. Because then they can make something out of themselves. They can make a whole freaking whoever. They can get saved after that, right? So it's just like, you gotta realize, y'all need to start having more hope. And that's gonna be another video. But I believe in y'all, man. Y'all have a nice day.